Hey, what's happening? Here's some news that I think all you anime fans and cool people will enjoy. So you remember the Awesome Anime Cells at Work. You know there's going to be a second season, and for now we're getting a quick little collaboration with Picari Sweat. Yes, that Picari Sweat. That's pretty awesome. I saw this, I was like, what? Picari Sweat OVA? So they're getting a little OVA. It's only going to be 9 minutes apparently, but it's the special collaboration with Picari Sweat about hypothermia. So that's going to be kind of cool. It's going to released, if anyone hasn't seen it yet, released July 8th on the Pharmaceuticals YouTube channel. Cool. Anyone has any of this? Web movie Hataraku Saibo, episode 11.5, hypothermia. What if there is Picari Sweat? So I think it's kind of neat that, everyone loves Picari Sweat. So, just an interesting thing there. Anyone's seen it? Anyone thinks it's I think it's a cute little idea. It's a collab there, and it's nice to get a message out there. So, informative. So what do you think? On to the next one. Apparently, the main news I want to talk about, which is rather disturbing, rather disgusting, if you, ask me. So apparently there's this music artist, never heard of this person, and I'm glad I never have, because this person, just discussing what they did. Music artist Billie Eilish? No clue who the hell that person is, or, don't even care who this person is. New merchandise appears to use traced Love Alive fan art. And it's very obvious. I recognize the art. I love that because it features Best Waifu, Best Girl, Nozami Tojo from the original group of girls. Beautiful artwork, captures her beautifully. She looks real sexy. I love the artwork. Very talented. And I'm like, all they did was change the hair black and put different styles of stuff over there, and I'm like, that is disgusting. And then I've seen through this, or apparently Gene Simmons' son did stuff with Bleach years ago, and I'm like, what the hell? I didn't even know. Again, we all know where the talent is in that family, but this led to a lot of people using Japanese art, and not just the fact that it's when you see shirt sites take art, it happens all the time around here. You notice that there's a lot of shirt sites that sell other people's art, and they get money for other people's art, which is disgusting. But especially when it's fan art. This is fan art. This is someone else's talent. New line of t-shirts and sweatshirts for sale on music artist's web store appears to be traced to Live Alive fan art. Was a collaboration with Los Angeles fashion brand Siberia Hills. They unveil it's like, so are we to blame Siberia Hills? But then you should, research the stuff and know the stuff yourself. So this Billy person, this Siberia Hills, you're terrible people for allowing this to happen. On August 7th, and internet users were quick to point out, artist Makoto Kurokawa, yeah, that's really beautiful stuff. Popular artist on Twitter, Kurokawa, with over 45,000 followers, fans linked the product images to Kurokawa's account to ensure they are aware of this issue. And apparently Anime News Network reached out to the lady, the artist, not the fan artist, Elish, I don't even know how to pronounce her name, web store and Siberia Hills for comment, but nothing. Twitter user is also pointing out that British YouTuber Faze K, I don't have no clue who the frick that is either, also released a new line with Siberia earlier this year with the artwork stealing something. The cover of artist Matsuryu's Sekai no Tokoshu Butai America Hen. Special Forces from Around the World America edition art book. It just is like, come on, that looks really good. That looks good, and then you gotta take people who are really good, talented, and do something with that. Matsuru is the character designer for Girls Beyond the Wasteland, and Alene from Queen's Blade. Sweet. The Siberian Hill store features more anime fashion items, including a pair of jeans with Art of Sailor Moon's. Wow. For $340. You guys are nuts. The brand was founded by Russian. We know what that means. I kid. But this is just, come on. How can you not, this is very obviously known that this is me. Come on. It's just gross. I mean, how can you not know? Do your research first. And then if you find out about this as the artist, look first and then be like, oh, maybe this is, yeah. So I have no clue. Okay, so this artist, Billy person, probably doesn't know it's stolen. She's only 17. That's an excuse. You should be able to notice stuff. I'm tired of people excusing people who are kids, as, the West wants to call them nowadays. Your minds aren't developed yet. You don't know anything. I'm sure these people know exactly what they're doing. It's naive. Don't give that excuses just because you're apparently that old and you just trust the company to do it for you. That's naive and that's ignorance is all it is. You should just know this stuff. I mean, And it's like, why are you using anime products on there if you're like, oh, that looks really good? Hey, you know that looks an awful lot like the girl from Love Live. So I was just ashamed to see them do this in the zombie that way. And then to disgustingly tarnish a fan artist's beautiful artwork, and especially to such a great girl as Nazami. Disgusting. Ugh. But anyway, also news, Omega Labyrinth Life. You may not know this if you play PlayStation, because Sony hates the word Omega because it makes it look like women's breasts. Because, they hate women and they hate, breasts, apparently. And they think, remember, these companies think sexy women shouldn't exist, they're evil, they're wrong, we should all look like men, and that breasts, femininity is an evil and a sin and should be eradicated. Keep that in mind. The sales are way bigger on the Switch because, Nintendo isn't pussies with this, and they kept it uncensored. So you get to keep the uncensored version it sells, and the PS4 version sold way less. And I wonder why, because we're not going to sit there and purchase uncensored games because you people in your hatred towards culture as like Japan and femininity. So good news for Omega Labyrinth Life. Yay. So last month, the anime studio, Kyoto Animation, the most, very talented, all those talented people, very wonderful people, my honest opinion, my favorite anime studio. Simply beautiful, talented people, suffered from an arson attack, which killed 35. Now, apparently, Japanese authorities arrested another man for allegedly threatening a repeat of that, but against Square Enix. The man told police during questioning that I was pissed off at losing in a game. So that right there just tells me, where are we in there now? Basically a message, give me back my money from your blank game, and do you want a repeat of Kyoto Animation? 40-year-old man. I mean, what the hell? Are we getting the crazy now, just like what I mentioned? Now we got a university professor sitting there saying anime, using the Kyoto anime tragedy like the New York Times and CNN did over here, trying to push their narrative and their agenda to sit there and say men bad, anime bad, Japan bad. Tried to push narrative for that over here, which was disgusting. Then he had a professor over in Japan sitting there using the Kyoto animation tragedy, trying to say that their anime, they had a lot of slice of life. And that's like drug dealing. No good drugs, trying to, do this to people who watch it. It's like, dear God, man. And then the school said the guy was just a nut. And then he had some Pokemon artist who claimed she worked with Pokemon, and then it's like, oh, she did like one thing in Pokemon Black and White, and that was it. Sitting there claiming that anime is sexist and it ruins women. It's like, well, we're getting the nuts that are over here, the SJWs, and the freaks over here. They're slowly starting to spread over Japan. Now we got these people doing all these crazy killings and threats. My thoughts and prayers go out to you, Japan. Hopefully you stay sane, and hopefully you stay the way you are, and don't let the West control you and take you over with this insanity, and you just... God bless Japan, God bless anime, God bless America, and the same people in these places. That's the Otaku News stuff there. A quick little video. What do you think of the news? Any other news happening? Looking forward to, jeez, we're coming close to the fall anime now, aren't we? Jeez. Keep it fapping. Ding, 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 ding. Ding 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 J ding 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 J